talk about his up B out of shield, but it's also the way that he's been able to adapt when it comes to spacing out those back airs too.
Right.
Of course, the DK backers as notorious as it's always been. Oh,
There's something nice, dude. The intro is very good. Hey, Chunky's was easy. That was an easy choice. Wow. Magic burst. Pull
No
this
way.
50. One button 50 into an aerial string 2. 72 on Donkey Kong 90.
It's
Oh
been 10
my
seconds.
God.
It's been 10 seconds.
Hot Lana, hot combos. Let's talk about it, Vicky. He really is activating beast mode. Going foolish right now on the hero. Chunky responding, though. I mean, there's one thing that ChunkyKong has in spades. It is the offense and the KO potential. Just like that, stocks are a-flying. It's Wall Street around here. What the heck?
Oh, we are actually coming in hot.
All right.
Talk about a start to a volatile match. What is going on? I mean, taking Hot Lana to a new beginnings, though.
That's right. What a blast we got going on here right now. Both players, all right, let's relax here. Let's play a little neutral. The falling up air, too, from Hero. Movement now. We're buffed up just a little bit. Ooh. Using the bounce, obviously, DK, you're not going to reflect anything from DK, but you get it off your menu. Up tilt, though, falling back, buffed up. That's going to be enough to take out ChunkyKong's second stock.
I mean, especially starting on Battlefield when you have these triplats, too. Accelerado, going to be able to try to chase him down. Now that it is over, though, 42 mana. Nice little down tilt.
Ooh.
Follow up off of that.
Go get it up a little bit. I love these falling up airs. Oh, okay, just let it rip. Sometimes it's DK, you just got to let him know. He's like one of the ultimate got to let him know characters, right?
Yeah, it's about sending that message.
Ooh.
Nice little wait, but the air dodge to go on the other side. Paul was able to react immediately afterwards with a grab.
Okay,
Get off the option, yep, with that up B.
Spacing him out, getting a little bit of the buffs going here. How good has Accelerado been, though, Vicky? Since the first stock, and now we're seeing him fade around. Something Donkey Kong doesn't like to deal with is someone that is elusive in the air. Magic Burst again to start it off and to finish it. There's no way. Dragon Ball Z in the building. Beast Mode Paul. Golly.
The Magic Burst sandwich, you start the first game with it, you end the game with it. That's how it's got to go.
It did. That joint did 50 off rip.
I mean, you can also, not only did it do so much damage and claim that stock at the very end, but also technically imagine all that space that he's got to work with. You're talking about DK here, a big body character that is trying to fight for his life by the ledge. He jumped there, which is what it caught. But even if he rolled, even if he waited, he was still at a high percent, where I'm pretty sure that ledge invincibility would have ran out.
I don't care if you're the best Donkey Kong player in the world or the worst. Once you're DK at the ledge, you're DK at the ledge. Like, it is what it is. Only so much you can do there. When you have such an enormous hitbox like that Magic Burst, it just covers so much. I don't even care if it's the skinniest character in the game. You're going to get hit by that at that positioning. So Paul, again, something he does so well is access that menu, as you would expect from someone who is, so proficient with the character Hero. You have to be a speed reader.
I actually really like how you brought up how he used bounce. Not obviously, of course, not for this matchup, but strictly to get it out of the menu.
Reflecting?
It's this. Got to do better.
The tie. Get it out of here. There's not much left. Here we go, man. Game 2 coming up. Okay. Trying to get the aerial slaps going. Big offensive potential right now. Getting the trip confirmed into the down B. I like it.
Oh, man. Even try to go for the turnaround grab. Trip into the grab, into the up air.
Hit off the scoreboard at the top.
I thought he was able to get the second stock off of him earlier on before, but these upper strings that we're seeing from Paul has been fantastic.
It's kind of good. Whoa! Get off of my stage. Get out of here. Down to the depths. Double dunking him. Plays. Head like bongos. Seeing him, man.
Got to play a solo concert out here. Accelerado now online.
This has been such an important buff. Oh, the falling up airs, I'm telling you, they're coming. He is kicking more than anything. More like a Shoto than a hero player, you know what I'm saying? Kicks are coming out. Joss is playing later. Come on.
You would think he doesn't even have a sword in hand right now.
Right.
Oh, he'll be able to come back fine.
Nice. I like facing backwards and turning around and doing the hot slaps on the ground. Really good stuff from DK.
Nice weight there. Oh, the down air. Perfectly placed by ChunkyKong.
Yeah,
the back air, though, immediately retaliates, gets that first stock, but he needs to go through an entire other stock after this.
He's putting on the dunk contest right now. He's trying to hit every single dunk that DK has in his arsenal, which there aren't many of them, so up tilt, we'll get out of here. All right, I've had enough of that falling up air. I've had enough of it.
Hold on, Chunky's cooking right now. Accelerado now.
This is looking like a whole different game. I don't even think offline so far, according to the data we saw, I don't think Chunky's taken a game yet, but that's seeming like it's going to change right here, Vicky, in game 2.
Very possible here. Avoids the snooze. Nice patience from Chunky, though. Tries to go in for another down tilt follow up into the grab, and that's going to be the 1-2 Scooby-Doo. Lovely follow, finally claiming the game.
Not the 1-2 Scooby-Doo. That's Donkey Kong.
Listen.
DK,
Gotta give him them Scooby snacks for real.
Dude, oh my God. Chunky killing it right now. On the board finally against BeastModePaul. We are seeing so many stocks just fly like crazy, Vicky. What is happening here at MomoCon?
It's crazy. I love the crowd also going wild. Finally taking a game, too, off of the demon that has been Paul when it comes to him reaching him in these brackets.
Yeah, man.
Woo! Off of the parry punishes, too, a lot of times. What I also did like is that he wasn't trying to overextend. He really was confident whenever it came to these down tilts, even if it was trying to jump around BeastModePaul's face.
The old 1-2 buckle my shoe. Vicky said 3-4 Scooby-Doo. What the heck? All right, here we go. 50% off the board. This is looking like shades of game 1. 50% immediately for Paul off of the menu. Obviously, many different options there. That jab, too, gets some MP back. Cornering Chunky. You can see the difference in the stage here, too, Vicky. Stretching it out with Kalos, trying to get some space, get those buffs out, and be able to use some of those projectiles on the big body of DK.
So much more space to work with here. Oof. All right, still safe even after that thwack. Down tilt. Grab.
It's just DK, when he grabs you, you just, all right, you got it, man. There's at least 50, if not more. Crackle!
Oh, my.
Woo!
Oh, just waited just a little bit. Was able to get out of it.
Yeah,
the foot so
nice.
slow. He tried to get back into the stage.
Oh, he down tilt, but it didn't trip confirm, so Chunky tried to basically tech chase him afterwards. That was so smart, but Paul getting the better end of it right there. Going up a big first stock, Vicky.
I mean, he's fishing for that grab so bad. Paul, with the spot dodge, was able to convert that into the stock right afterwards. Trying to find his spacing. Chunky's just trying to brute force his way into, even with these dash attacks.
That's right. Spacing it out right now. Fade away. The thing about the fade away, too, is you're not necessarily just buffing. You have access to moves like snooze. You have access to a couple projectiles, too, that Chunky needs to be aware of. All right. 1-2 Scooby-Doo, right? Hold on. There we go.
You're never going to let that go.
No. That one's on the board now.
Oh.
Parrying the back air cross up. Good stuff. Chunky now trying to close out the stock. Sneaking back on stage, though. Paul, fadeaway back air, man. I'm telling you, these fadeaways are just so important. No MP, so you don't want to get knocked off stage right now, but a couple raw hits, Vicky, and build back up that,
it's
up
just
that
so
MP.
difficult. Yeah, for him to even try to force his way in right now. You talked about the MP. Nice off of the parry, but he gets the grab again.
There it is.
There you go.
Get him out of here.
Finally
Downfield.
gets that first stock, but at least he's got a little bit of rage to work with.
Accelerato in the building coming through. Look at how much maneuverability, how much you can cover the stage with Accelerato here, even on a big stage like Kalos. It's crazy. Go platform to platform.
Ooh, double back air.
Big damage. Get off me, Sizzle. Ooh! Ooh! Oh my God, so brave. Especially, he's facing backwards, but you know he's thinking turnaround punch, right? Like, that's always on the table when it's wound up.
Always so cheeky, too, when he tries to throw it out here.
Ooh.
Wait.
Oh, a brave tech right there. I can't believe that, but didn't touch a button. The patience, diligence right there by ChunkyKong, staying alive on a second stock. He's really fighting this one back, Vicky.
This is a similar patience that we saw in that last game, too. Look at that. The way he dashes back, just slaps him away, tries to go follow up with the back air.
I think that's one thing you can never take away from DK. He has some incredible buttons. Back air, F tilt, down tilt, all really, really good. And a good grab range, too. Hold on, grab.
Empty hop into the grab.
Woo!
Wow.
To the corner. You can see Paul stressing just a little bit, too. This is a stressful character to fight when you're fighting him at the top level like this, Vicky.
Get me out of here. Couldn't even
that's
escape.
what I'm saying, man.
So scary when he gets that grab, but the back air at 170 is going to be able to do it. So even right now between these players. Again, he gets the bounce, so that way he doesn't get it on the menu right now. The trip, though, off the down tilt. And again, just dashing back, just trying to catch his landing. Nice parry. These parries also have just been coming in clutch.
All right. Trying to get the falling up arrow.
Right. Didn't get the trip.
Punch coming through, Vicky. Down B, covering some landing space right there. Side B's coming through, though. Pretty even game. Oh, he's Susan? Was that bait? What was happening right there?
It was floating.
Crackle smashes out. Oh, and he's thinking, too. I love it. Chunky has been patient in the ice cube, so just waiting it out right there. Super smart from Paul. This is a huge low down smash on the other side. Standing up already is Paul. He knew that was going to KO. Buffing himself up. Going up a 2-1 right now, Vicky. Very clutch game 3.
That was what the third snooze he got hit with when he tried to jump over it. Very unfortunate to catch him right there, too. But even better for BeastModePaul. We are going on to that next game. But it is very close here between two competitors where it was swinging mostly on BeastModePaul's favor. Again, looking at that history.
He is truly going beast mode here, Vicky. 2-1 against a formidable opponent. ChunkyKong making this top 8, obviously having a hell of a run for himself so far, Vicky, but he does not want it to end here. Going to a game 4, back against the wall. He's got his counter pick up and ready to rock. We've seen how important counter picks have been here, too. Game 2, obviously, was Chunky's counter pick working out for him. Then we saw Kalos, the big stage, really working out for Paul, especially in the beginning. Then he was able to close out that very clutch game 3. Now, pivotal game 4. Are we seeing game 5, Vicky, or is Paul moving on throughout the rest of this MomoCon bracket? Who you got?
I think with the way he's been playing with more of these parries and the way that he's patiently been dashing back to try to punish Paul, I think we could see a game 5. Let's check it out now. He tries to open up the game with these back airs. But I see that BeastModePaul is also significantly has slowed things down, just trying to see if he can get to the platform to reset now.
Boom. Lightning strikes twice right there. Oh, okay. That missed?
I mean,
blowing up the stage right now. Hold up.
Set auto ready. He's trying to see if he can find that sizzle.
I like it too. He's not afraid to use his MP as well, like go lower on the MP because he can step back and he's not afraid. Like, all right, I'm gonna probably land a hit against DK at some point, but gotta respect ChunkyKong too. Jabs coming through, good damage and builds up the MP a little bit, right?
It's a little scared to come right back
the
though.
mash?
Here. Oh,
that was turbo, yeah.
He literally just put his face on that
Check
controller.
him controller. That mash was crazy. Come on. Activating the bounce to get it off of his menu so he's access to more buffs and all that other good stuff.
Trying not to sleep at the wheel right now though. Gonna be able to get that dash attack. Nice patience though.
Ooh. Oh, nice. Good. Red, actually, the tech option right there, but the turnaround punch. Golly.
It's not a ChunkyKong set without him sneaking one of them in, all right? That's just how it's got to be, but he's got the Accelerate already. He avoids the sizzle for now. Okay.
Bro, that projectile scares the hell out of me, I'll be honest.
Actually, though.
You're at 0%, that just might knock you out. Snooze coming through.
All right, not falling asleep this time around. Psych up, ready to go.
I like that too, just being able to, the idea of just pulling up the menu, then running up and grabbing, right? Because everyone's going to throw up shield, try to react to the unreactable, right? Or prepare for the unreactable. Then you run up and grab. Really good option there from Paul. Rising up air's coming through. Accelerado. A lot of damage racking up now. Going coast to coast. That air dodge is going to get punished right now. Paul thinking, oh, trying to catch him getting off the platform. Was too soon though.
He's so fast right now. Bang. He's going to be able to jump right over it and dodge it. Tries to follow up with the dash attack, but once again, BeastModePaul with these drift back aerials.
Right.
Ooh. Nice avoiding on that back air. Parry into the down tilt trip, gets the grab, and it's hasta la vista with the up air.
That is one big thing you will have access to is those corner platforms for the cargo grab, up air confirm. Seen it from Chunky now a couple times. You see why he wanted to keep it on the stage. Oh, you're on the platform too? You get popped up from there? Oh, offense is coming through from Chunky, 54%. Paul is bleeding right now, Vicky.
Oh. See if we can try to find it. Looking through the menu before following up.
All right.
All right. With that neutral B. All right, going in now. He's just trying to cycle right through the menu.
Oh.
Gets the trip, but he is able to roll right behind him.
Down tilt. He's going to get the trip right there. Up on the platform. That is going to be it. Now I am second guessing that counter pick because think about it. Initially, it looked great for Paul. Run away, get up your buffs, get some space away from Donkey Kong because you don't want to get hit by him. We've seen what ChunkyKong can do when he gets his hands on you. However, if you can space him out, that's great. Now, on the fourth game, ChunkyKong turned that stage back around to his favor, play close to the platforms, get the grabs and the confirms on them. I'm dying to see where Paul is bringing us for a game 5.
It's just camping out those platforms are so important here for ChunkyKong. The fact that he's able to take advantage of that and still play right underneath them and avoid a lot of the menu shenanigans has just been fantastic.
This set is delivering, Vicky. I gotta say it. Game 5 to start up this top 8. I'm ecstatic right now.
Not disappointed whatsoever. What a great first set to open up this top 8 here at MomoCon. Let's dive right into the next game here. Game number 5. This is what we're expecting.
How you feeling, Atlanta? You excited for a game 5? Let's go! Man, it's not every day you get a hero and a DK in a top 8, let alone playing against each other, Vicky.
That's what I'm saying.
Good stuff.
Always so exciting. Accelerado now ready to go.
Back to the beginning, by the way. Starting on Battlefield, and that's where we're going to finish it. You saw how deadly this stage can be for both players. Volatile, as you said, Vicky. It's a good word for this matchup for sure. Almost any matchup against DK can be volatile for sure.
Very true. Doesn't open up as crazy as we saw before, but it could be another 0 to death maybe right here.
Humble 92.
Never mind.
Humble 92. That's about it, right? Turning around right there. Menu was out. Oh, good up air. Great movement. This is danger for Paul. He does not have a lot of resources, and he catches him. Identifying there was no double jump on the board. Air dodging, fading, and getting wind up punched. Oh my God.
That was off of 3 interactions, by the way, right below that platform that just started everything off.
Oh.
That was crazy.
Wild stuff right now from ChunkyKong. Good job jumping out after the first hit of that down B. Paul fighting back though, forward air. Slicing through that first stock, Vicky, and healing up a little bit and getting the bounce up the board, looking for a buff. That was some quick menu. It's the exchange, right? You get to do the wind-up punch, but then hero buffing up is really scary depending on what the RNG blesses him with.
Absolutely here. The back air is going to be able to sneak through. He tries to follow up with another down tilt.
Yep, like that forward air, set up the tech chase, see if you get something good in the menu. If not, you can either buff up or not, but down air, leading some, this is precarious. How do you get off of this platform against Chunky? It's so tough.
It's so terrifying there too, but he's got the psych up ready to go, avoids it, almost snuck in another punch there.
Oh! Going to the menu too. Once again, how do you get off? Oh, get back over. Where do you think you're going? Whoa! The fastest Donkey Kong in the West, or I guess in the Southeast today, but either way.
Where is he taking me? All the way to the blast zone. Are you kidding me? The kaboom!
Both these players with a pair of
Nice.
with an amazing run so far, Vicky, today. Buzz and Light taken down by these two players respectively. Now we're down to the last stock in Game 5 between the two of them. Who's going to come out on top? Right now it's looking good for Chunky.
We saw the trade-off there, too. He was able to charge up that punch that we saw before. Follows up, almost getting the down tilt.
We're in prime range for Hero to do something nutty here. A crit, like, a lot of stuff is on the board right now. RNG has been pretty good to Paul, but I think he's due for something, Vicky. We'll see.
I don't know. That's a little scary. Will the RNGs just bless him today? We have to see. Oh, he wanted to go for a parry right there.
Falling up air into up tilt immediately. Really nice conversion right there. You go, though. Got to make your way up this platform. You do have Accelerado, so you do move a little faster, too. It's going to help you out. Actually, a lot faster. I shouldn't say a little. He's zooming around, but you're going to be zooming into the blasto right there. The charge, wind up punch. Chunky, the spacing was immaculate on that. Ready to take the game. I wasn't ready for him to even take the game. We were still setting up. He's not even a disadvantage. He's just going to let it rip right there. A true Donkey Kong player through and through, Vicky. Wow, and Atlanta goes crazy.
The Chunky Kong chants ring through the crowd.
CK Chunky Kong, I love it. Wow, what a set. And shout out to Paul, by the way. One of my favorite players to watch in the world right now. Just an immaculate player, but it really just came down to last stock, Game 5. Incredible stuff from both players, but Chunky just clutching it out. I feel like that is one of the powers of heavies, is that they do have the ability to be really scary in those last hit scenarios, right? They gamble and they lose, like they're going to get juggled. They might have a couple opportunities to break out of it, but you might be at last hit, might not even think about it. 70, 60%, wind up punch. Moving on.
Both the characters are absolutely terrifying in a last stock situation right there, but it's the fact that he played so patiently. He was fishing for 2 to 3 parries by the end there.
Yeah.
When he didn't get it, though, just jumping to cross him up to then B-reverse punch, like, that could have also catch jump, too, if he tried to also parry and he misparried. I mean, so many opportunities right there, but that was an amazing game to open up this top 8.
You got to think about the counter picks, too. I mean, we went from, it was either Battlefield, which is really tight on top, how much action, it's a lot of action packed into Battlefield, and then you spread it out a little bit more for Kalos, but the platforms were always there for Chunky, which is really big, especially on Kalos. That was really fun. Great set, right, chat? Right, Atlanta? Are we having a good time here? Woo! Donkey Kong just took a set in top 8. Come on, it doesn't get much better. Everyone loves DK.
I love DK.
I love DK. Come on, man.
It's also so explosive. Like, it's so entertaining to watch out here. That's what I love, these top 8 diversities coming through.
We're going to pull it up to the next set coming up here. But we're first. We're tossing my man Last. What do you got for us, Last?
All right, well, I've got something extra special.
Well, that's not what I want.
That is feedback on the microphones. But I've got something extra special, and that something is ChunkyKong, who just won the first set in top 8. How do you feel after that?
That was fun.
That was great.
Amazing.
Feel amazing? Well, you got to feel amazing
Humble
with this
King.
awesome crowd right behind you, backing you up.
Let me see.
So it's Omega, right?
Can I turn my phone just a little bit?
They absolutely love you. You got to be
just for a
feeling amazing playing in front of this awesome crowd. That first set's down. You feel a little bit less pressure going into the next one?
Thank you, Coney.
Absolutely.
Less pressure now, but still some pressure, right?
What's up to Coney?
Now, you started some conversations after this bracket because of your performance. Do you think DK is a high tier?
Maybe.
Maybe. We think ChunkyKong's a high tier. That's the real answer, right? You're a high tier, not the character?
I'm him.
You're him, okay.
Nice. Chunky rules.
Well, I won't keep you too long so you can prepare for your next bracket set. You looking forward to it? Still a little bit nervous?
Not really. No.
Not really. Well, that sounds like confidence to me. I'm going to go ahead and toss it back to Haz and Vicky, and we'll get you ready for your next bracket set. Thanks, guys.
Thank you so much, Last. Thank you, Coney. Ooh. Anyways, that was really fun. I love to I love to hear Chunky's thoughts. He's pretty confident, though, because he plays the loser of B, which is the loser of Jazzo versus Wrath. So we got to see how that plays out, of course.
And he lost to Wrath already, and I think Ken versus Donkey Kong, very volatile matchup. But we'll get there when we get there. But Chunky does talk a lot about, actually, the Sonic versus DK match, and he's a little more, and I think you kind of have to be this way, but he's a little more positive about it than I think most of us would be. So shout out to Chunky, man, doing it really well there. Taking down BeastModePaul for the first time.